Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. As you guys can see, we have a massive data download here. I mean, it's just what Dokkan does, right? We go from 1 second, not much going on, to then just insanity. We have so much here. I want to do kind of like an official breakdown here of the kits for the major LRs here. See how good that they are looking. And then, of course, there is also the banner unit Champa. Not really too sure exactly why they decided to go with Champa as a banner unit, but, you know, we'll see. So, all right, let's jump in here. Let's see what we got. So, again, we got the Goku and Vegeta. Future and Fuse Fighter, I don't, like, okay. I mean, I don't want to be overly, like, you know, I'd like to have, like, a positive outlook on stuff, but I definitely have a shine of... I feel like some things could have been a little bit better, right? I mean, this is one of them. So they only have 2 leader skills. And one of the 2 leader skill spots, well, Fuse Fighters is very good, yes. Because, I mean, basically all the best characters in the game are on it outside of Super Saiyan 4 Goku, right? It's also our 3rd Dokkan Fest LR Fuse Fighter leader skill in 6 months. So I don't know that that's quite necessary. You know, to have. I don't know. And I don't know why they don't have a 3rd leader skill either. I mean, Future Saga or Fuse Fighters, I mean, sure, it's good, but you guys get what I'm saying. And then the extra stats as Bond, Parent, and Child or Final Trump card. Okay, that's good. So this is Goku, right? 200% attack and defense, 2 key per key sphere. Per Superclass ally or Future Saga ally. Neither is tough, but you only need 3. This is important. You only need 3 of this to get Goku up to 150% attack and defense, 60% dodge, and 60% damage reduction is quite good. If all allies are Superclass, which will be easy, or if there's another Future Saga ally. So for Goku, it's going to be more so the full Superclass characters. Future Saga, I mean, is not really very strong Superclass-wise. I mean, we do have the Super Easy Vegito Blue in the data download as well. We'll see. I'll probably just do a video going over their details, or maybe we'll just go right into the showcase. We'll see what's going to happen. But probably this is more so going to be activated by the fact that it's a full Superclass rotation going to be the case, right? This is an additional super, 20% chance to dodge, and 10% damage reduction. So, I mean, that's... I mean, that's 80% dodge and 70% damage reduction. I mean, that's like... Dude, that's quite a bit. That's a lot. Dude, that is a lot. Like, I don't know how... Chat, that's... Dude, it's just a lot. That's a lot. So that's pretty good. When activating the active or when attacking with 18 or more key, 200% attack, super effective against all types, 180% defense when receiving an attack, which is massive as well. And then from the 4th turn from the start of battle, Vegeta will show up. Super Saiyan, Saiyan Warrior Race, Warrior Gods, Kamehameha, prepare for battle, fierce battle, legendary power. That looks good. Okay, let's see. So, dude, categories. Jesus, dude. Future, Fuse Fighter, Bond, Parent, and Child, Final Trump card, Realm of Gods, Pure Saiyan, Time Traveler, Goku Family, Exploding Rage, cool, yep. Turtle, School, Master Evolution, Bond of Friendship, Accelerated Battle, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Superhero, Earthbred Fighter, Patara, Vegeta Family, Sibling Bond, Worthy Rival. That's not all of it, there's going to be more too. Here's the active, so this is the Vegito active. Turn 4, start a battle. 300% attack temporarily, ultimate damage to the enemy, 20% attack and defense that's permanently, and can make it to where this character can permanently dodge, which is ridiculous. So, I mean, this is the thing, though, right? It's like they were like, all right, guess what we're going to do here? We're going to go ahead and make it to where... Okay, so, I mean, sure, like, dodge canceling's a thing. This character in particular, Like, I don't, like, you look at this, it's like, why would we ever use the Vegeta and Trunks active? Right? Like, how nuts is that? Yeah, we have a couple of more categories. So yeah, Patara, Vegeta family sibling bond, worthy rival, Kamehameha, bond, a master and a disciple, gifted warrior, time limit, battle of fate, successor. Just insanity, dude. The amount of categories here. What the fuck? Okay, so 18 key, 50% attack stack, mega colossal damage to the enemy, and then allies get 60% defense for 1 turn. That is huge. And, I mean, this is definitely a slot 1 easy character. So we could really take advantage of that massive defensive buff. And then, that is... So we get a greatly attack stack on the super, but it's not an attack stack. I wish they would word this. It's like, even me who, you know, is on the game every second of every day, it's like some of the wordings can mess with me, but it is definitely, yeah, Global hasn't done their data download yet. It is, he's just stacking just on the 18 key, right? Yeah, yeah. He's only stacking on his 18 key, Goku. Okay, so there's that. Now we need to take a look at Vegeta, which is just turn 4, we can go into Vegeta. Okay. So we could do his exchange. 7 key, 200% stats, 50% chance to crit, 50% dodge, 40% damage reduction, 3 key, 80% attack and defense for the character and allies whose names include Trunks. So, I don't know. I mean, there's no relevant Trunkses besides Vegeta and Trunks. We'll see what part 2 is going to be. There's still numerous possibilities. Maybe if there's some super powerful Trunks, sure. As a third attacker in the turn, 150% attack and guaranteed crit. Okay. Then when attacking with 18 or more key, 250% attack units and a guaranteed additional super. And then with the active or when attacking with 20 key, 150% defense, guaranteed additional super. I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna... I mean, you know, using the characters and stuff a lot, we'll see. But, I mean, I must confess, I'm not really too sure if I'm going to want to be using Vegeta too much. Certainly something could be going over my head. But Goku just seems so crazy. And I don't, like, Vegeta, I don't know, is he going to hit harder or something? I'm not... We'll see. We'll see. I don't want to be too dismissive. So he does have a different link. What is that? Kamehameha becomes royal lineage. Okay, that makes sense. His active skill, the father-son Gallic gun. So we could use this when we're starting from turn 4, which is good. Massively raise attack temporarily. Ultimate damage to the enemy. Guards and future saga category allies. 15% attack and defense. Then another 10% for characters. Bond, a parent and child category for 4 turns. So the guard and the support is only for 4 turns. It seems a little... I don't know. Like, why is Khalifa's permanent and then this is only for 4 turns? I don't know. I just feel like there's no way I'd ever use this. I mean, you know, for like some showcases or something, sure. I mean, I guess if we're doing other unit showcases, we'll pop this, but I mean, absolutely, the Vegito active skill would be the best towards winning. Yeah, I mean, no doubt about it. Let's look at the super attack effects here. So, Vegeta gets 100% attack and 30% defense on his 18 key for 1 turn. And then his 12 key, 50% attack and offensive stack, too. So, I mean, the other thing here is... I'll point this out, but, like, I mean, they're not stacking defense. So, I mean, they're good, but I don't know if I'm going to be putting these characters above the 10th anniversary. I mean, I know people are just gonna be like, oh yeah, like festival battles doesn't matter and stuff like that. But like, bro, I would rather if these characters would have been able to stack defense as well. I can't imagine. Goku seems so powerful though. I don't think his lack of defensive stacking should hurt him in any fight except for festival, right? Because he'll nullify the dodge cancel because of that. Because the thing about it with like characters stacking, a lot of times people do get caught up on only thinking about festival, right? But the stacking is supremely good in red zone stages as well. But I feel like Goku is going to be completely fine in all these red zone stages without defensive stacking. Thanks to the fact that Vegito will just allow them to dodge permanently, which is really good. So, all right. So there's the Goku and Vegeta. Vaguely, I feel like in my brain, they're around Super Saiyan 4 Goku level, like LR Gods, maybe 10th anniversary Vegeta. We'll see. I kind of feel like they're in that range, but I mean, we'll see how things progress, right? All right, so there's that. So then we got the Goku Black and Zamasu. 200% attack and defense, 2 ki per ki sphere obtained, 80% attack and defense. All allies are effective against all types. For allies whose names includes Goku Black. Remember, that would include the Zamasu, too. Like, if you have the Zamasu there swapped in, like, that would include that character as well, because it's the Zamasu plus Goku Black, right? Per Extreme Class ally or Future Saga ally on the team. Now, we only need this 3 times. So, we don't need to run a full Extreme Class team. So, like, we can do this with Super Boss. Remember, their shitty leader skill is Super Bosses. 4 ki, 220% of stats. What were they thinking with that? I don't know. I think they're foolish. I think it's stupid to do Super Bosses to 20%, but I mean, this character does seem very good. And I mean, we only do need 3 Extreme Class allies to trigger their full buff here, which is important because 2 of the strongest Super Boss characters in the game are Tech Kefla and the LR Kale and Caulifla, who are both Super Class characters. Hit is obviously a villain, so that's fine. But again, this only needs to be triggered 3 times. So that'll get up to 150% attack and defense and 60% crit and 60% damage reduction. Should be pretty easy. If all allies in the turn are Extreme Class, or if there's another Future Saga ally, he guards. Now, the good news is, so all allies on the turn are Extreme Class is probably not going to happen. Maybe, after a lot of the celebration has passed and we have extreme, super easy AGL Rose, time limited buff in LR Rose, Tech Goku Black and Zamasu, super easy, like more and more and more, sure. But right now, just another Future Saga ally is going to be important for that, because the whole rotation being Extreme Class, I mean, we're probably going to have some Super Class characters on there. But just 1 Future Saga ally is enough to trigger it, so that's good. So any Zamasu, any Goku Black at all. When activating the active or attacking, 200% attack and an additional 70% chance to be super, and then 180% defense when receiving an attack. Okay. Links are Dismal Future, Fear and Faith, Nightmare, Kamehameha, Big Bad Bosses, Fierce Battle, Legendary Power. Seems pretty normal to me there. The active is the Holy Light Grenade. Master attack temporarily, ultimate damage the enemy. All attacks become crits, and then Super Boss's allies get the support. Why is it only for 4 turns? I don't, they set the precedent. Caulifla's is permanent. I don't understand why this is not a permanent buff. It doesn't make any sense to me. Okay. Categories: Super Bosses, Realm of Gods, Patara, Future Saga, Time Traveler, Inhuman Deeds, Crota Body and Mind, Accelerated Battle, Worldwide Chaos, Power Beyond Super Saiyan, Power of Wishes, Successor, Kamehameha, Final Trump Card, Gifted Warrior, Battle of Fate, Fuse Fighters. Okay, looks good there. Super attack effects. The 18 ki? No, that's the 12 ki? Yeah, I think that's the 12 ki. No. This is... Yeah, okay. So the 18 ki, 50% attack stack, Mega Colossal damage, and then raise allies attack by 60%. And then, what is it going to be? 50% attack and 30% defense for 1 turn. Colossal damage lowers attack. Damn, I do wish that they stacked defense in their 12 key, or they let Zamasu and Vegeta stack defense is what they should have did. They really should have let Zamasu and Vegeta stack defense. I don't know why they didn't. And then Zamasu shows up on turn 4, so that's it for Rose. Yeah, pretty basic, but he's going to be very strong. Okay, so there's that. Let's take a look at Zamasu now. So Zamasu, 7 key, 200% stats, high chance to crit, and he does have guard as well. When attacking, 200% attack and defense. And then future Saga extreme class allies get damage reduction, but I mean that would be really good if he can attack in slot 1, but I feel like, I mean, it'll trigger if we use the active, right? So if we use the Fusion Zamasu active, it'll trigger. When activating the active or when attacking with 20 or more key, another 200% attack and defense, guaranteed additional super, and then 300% attack and defense, guaranteed crit, and then recover 6% of damage dealt as HP if HP is 60% or less. And then he gets godly power instead of Kamehameha. I feel so underwhelmed by Zamasu. It really makes me think I'm missing something obvious. Like, Zamasu's gonna look much more impressive. I don't feel impressed by Zamasu. I feel like I have to be missing something with him. Active is Fusion Zamasu. Masu raise attack temporarily, ultimate damage the enemy, and then it's permanent 4 key, 40% attack in battle. I mean, the permanent 40% attack is huge, dude. I do like the support that Rose is rocking, especially for super bosses, which is so, I mean, dude, it's super bosses. All right. So there's all that. All right, and then we look at Champa. Champa is the ban unit for Blue Goku and Vegeta. Why the fuck they're doing Champa, I don't know, but they did do Beerus for Gogeta, so. All right, Realm of Gods or Universe 6, 3 key, 130% of stats. He gets 166% attack and defense at the start of turn, 22% crit, 22% damage reduction. Realm of Gods or Universe 6 allies, 2 key, 66% attack and defense. I feel like my gut is telling me that the Gogeta movie, Broly and Gogeta, is probably part 2. It's where my gut is leaning. But, I mean, we'll see. A lot of people are wanting androids and Future Trunks and Gohan. I feel like Broly movie is what we're going to get, but we'll see. If all allies in the turn are Realm of Gods or Universe 6, holy fuck is that restrictive, dude. 166% attack, 22% crit, 22% damage reduction, and then he Rainbow Orb changes. Really strong. But it's restrictive. Full Realm of Gods. For every key sphere obtained, wow, okay, 111% defense up to 666%. With 6 key spheres, another 22% crit and damage reduction. Could take him up to 66%. Then when attacking, 166% attack, 66% chance of 166% attack and defense, and then a 6% chance of 1,666% attack. Champa seems interesting to me, but I think that this restriction here, which is important for him to have, is pretty restrictive. Godly Power, Connoisseur, the Innocence, More Than Meets the Eye, over 9,000, Shocking Speed, Fierce Battle. Certainly it's a nice little buff for Universe 6, though. I mean, if we run him on full Universe 6, he's fucking crazy. So, if the new content is not blowing everything away and is still within range, Universe 6, this is a significant buff for the Universe 6 team. I to be fair, these guys don't need it. Like, they don't need the help, right? You know who really could have used the fucking ban unit, though? Would be them. Like, if they just dropped another regular ZAMASU ban unit, like the 50th one, that would have been a better choice to me. Like, I know this is the carnival. Just drop ban unit ZAMASU 500th time. Would do wonders for this character. That's what they should have did. Well, wait. Is ZAMASU typically on super bosses? He is. Okay. All right, he is. I had to double check. Okay, so there's that. We looked at the links. Categories wouldn't be the craziest. Realm of Gods, Universe 6, Strongwell, Seeker, Sibling Bond, Bond of Master, Disciple, Space Traveling Warrior, Planetary Destruction, and Successor. Super attack effect, 50% attack and even supreme damage, crit lowers enemy attack. Champa looks good. Restrictive, but good. Honestly, I'll take it. Restrictive, but good sounds good to me. Universe 6 can actually be a legitimate team, and he really helps legitimize it quite a bit. So, I don't hate it. And if we really wanted, we could build the Realm of Gods team completely, you know, and get Champa on there. I want to see these guys I badly want to see these tags in action. I'm not really too sure. Vegito, Tech Vegito is definitely on a different level still. I just feel like there's no way I like either of these units better than Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Maybe I could get this character as high as 3 if I really like them. We'll see. But Tech Vegito and Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, I feel like are on a bit of a different level compared to the tag Goku Black and Zamasu and Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. But we'll see. I mean, the characters, they've got a lot going on. I feel like the numbers we see from them are probably going to be, you know, more impressive than people might think. So, all right. I'll catch y'all next time. Here's the breakdown. Let's get on to some other stuff.